Up. Okay, yeah, we're back. Hey, okay, we're back. Hi. Hey, where'd you go?
I'm grabbing you some city.
Okay, all right. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna turn the camera around here. I'm gonna load it up on the dang tripod. All right, I think that's a good angle. Hey, thank you there, Road Rash. Hold on, I'm gonna get over to the comments here in a second. Just trying to make sure the lens is clean and that we're in frame. Here, sit down and get comfortable so I can make sure you're in frame. You're in frame. Here, sit down and get comfortable so I can. Where's that coming from? You're in frame. Here, sit down and get comfortable. What's going on here? Why is it echoing? All right, hold on. Sorry about that, you guys. We're having.
Wait, can he see it?
Hold on, we're having technical difficulties here. Hold on. Fucking stupid shit. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it.
I don't have a. Make sure the big is in here.
Hold on, I gotta go over to the laptop here though and make sure it's working. Watch your speaker, man.
Sippy.
Watch your speaker. Just flip the wire.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Is this your first time on YouTube?
I got it here.
It's like me. Oh shit, that's us.
Alright, hey, can I get a sound check? Sound check. Can you send me an emoji? Like somebody else always says?
Listen, if you can hear us, put "hear you" in the comments.
Yeah, put "hear you" in the comments. I usually can play it by ear. If I hear it long enough, I can play it by ear.
I'm just sipping.
Tick.
It's water, by the way.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Alex, Miranda. Appreciate that.
Where's that little big B? Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna
Ride till I can't no more.
Gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, read up the back.
That's not it.
I don't know the words.
You can whip the horse, down the valley, I ain't get a much for.
Ain't nobody tell me nothing.
Where's Big B? Big B. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Nobody tell me nothing. But gonna take my horse to the Traveloko and
Drive that little dog good.
that's a shout out to Little Dog.
Shout out to little dog. Holla.
You gonna play this guitar or what?
Yeah, as soon as you turn the beats off.
So we've been practicing on the song. We've been working.
Pale Rider's in the building. We got Pale Rider. What? Did you ever see Pale Rider's video?
About
Remember,
dancing?
you know how I did the Joey thing?
Mhm.
Pale Rider did that shit way before me. And
The
he did
Joey?
this thing, he was like, what?
I actually think the
Whoa.
Joey thing is stupid.
Yeah?
I hate it.
I haven't done it in a
I
while.
hate it every time I see it.
Hey, make sure y'all share this out. We're a little under the weather, if you know what I mean. We've had a very long day.
So we want to talk about our divorce.
Bro, that poor guy was trained
No, it
to
was,
wreck.
it was a great.
What was his name?
Big B.
Big B.
Big B Trucker B.
Big B Trucker B?
Big B Trucker B.
That's a lot of B's.
Nah, it's good.
Gotta get a freaking
Big B
warning
Trucker.
spray.
I was good. Whoa. You're not like Yukon. Yukon will kill the guitar. Is that what you wanted to do? I swear
Honky tonk.
we rehearsed something pretty good. It turned out to be shit.
Let's talk about Traveloko. What do you want to talk about?
Why we brought you on? Why
They said, who's the guy on the left? That is Eric the Singing Trucker. What's the name of your channel? Is it still called Eric the Singing Trucker?
2 years ago I labeled
On YouTube?
Yeah, it's Eric Singing Trucker.
I just looked up Eric the Singing Trucker on Google and
It's probably
or YouTube.
It's probably Eric Cornelius.
Eric Cornelius or Eric the Singing Trucker. You'll see the red light district come alive.
Red Light District. That's Trucker District.
Trucker district.
I
Trucker district
I
will
did
be alive.
Whoa! Fuck.
They said it wouldn't be too long before I get a truck. RST said don't worry about it, we got you.
I like RST by the way.
And it never happened coming down the pipe and all of a sudden it came unplugged, the road router came at this. We can make a fucking.
Something told me I should have just had Coach come over.
Yeah, hey, hold on. Can we get Turkish Coach in here to sing a song, please? Hey, everybody, I'm coming to you live from the farmhouse.
You know, that's a good thing, though. I'm glad that we're talking about it because...
Are you looking at the comments, too?
Let's Talk Loco has a ring to it. I actually like that.
Yeah, let's talk local.
No, but what I'm saying right now is I think we should put to bed any...
Should we tell them what we're about to do?
Or rumors about singing?
Oh, no, about the deal. The recruiting deal for drivers. Not for me, for them.
Yeah, I mean, you already said... You put it out there, right?
I had put it out
there.
there.
Oh, go ahead. Put it out there.
All right, hey, we can talk about it then. I'm going to make a video here tomorrow. Probably a recorded video, obviously. But in order to recruit drivers and, make it... What's the word I'm looking for? Make it
great again.
Well, yeah, make it great again.
I'm joking. That was
No, that's a good one. No, make it
great. Stop it.
Make it
what he's trying to say.
Make it worth the drivers to come over here.
It's always been worth the driver to come over.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is that there's a few hiccups we have on the plan, especially when it comes to lease purchase and all. So we've been talking, Eddie's been talking with us, and we're trying to figure out something to make it work for lease purchase guys. Owner option, we already got something pretty special. The 73% plan that we're rolling out. So the first guy starts here this week, and we're getting it all set up with the state of Georgia, so that should be great.
Now that's 73% but zero deductions and zero down, right?
Zero. I was talking to a guy that said he was going back to a company at 65%.
Oof.
So for us it'd be 73% with nothing. No deductions though. I know that another YouTuber was wanting to do 75%. But 73%, it just worked across the board for everybody. Obviously, a company has to make money in order to roll out a program. So, but it's still in the works. So we're getting everything ironed out, and hopefully we'll
let's explain it. So,
well, the lease purchase is what you want.
Well, yeah. So the owner-operator deal, and is it going to work for lease? We're going to do that for lease purchase as well, the zero deduction, right?
Zero deductions on what?
For lease purchase as well.
That's just something that you and Eddie were talking, trying to work out the exact numbers and see how they're doing it. It was a $500 initial. So normally it's $1,000 up front.
And it's a total of $5,000.
It's a $5,000
and that covers the trailer, the truck.
Correct. So they're doing a $5,000 down payment through a settlement deduction.
Right. Okay.
But,
all right. So basically, what I'm designing, and I'm going to put out a video tomorrow, or I'm going to make the video, and we're going to finalize it probably Monday. But basically, this is the way it works. For owner-operators that have their own truck that want to bring it over to Traveloko, the starting percentage is 85% currently, okay? And recently that went up because the market took a dump, and it went from 80 to 85 for the drivers, okay?
Do I look over there or do I look over there? Because I'm used to looking
there. You look over there. You never look at the camera.
I'm used to looking there.
You never look at the camera anyway. So
because UConn said there's gay porn I'm watching, that's why. So I'm looking that way. But I'll look towards the camera. So now I'm looking at the camera.
Anyway, so...
here's the problem though. When I look into the camera, I need people to understand that I do have a girlfriend, I'm in a relationship, so please no emails.
Really?
I can't, yeah, because it happens. I get women, men hit me up, it's crazy. They're like, because I'm so good looking. You know how that is. Maybe you don't.
It's all good, Now, so anyway, back to what we were talking about Traveloko, since everybody wants to talk about Traveloko.
No, they're not. They were waiting for us to sing. This is a sing.
Okay, well here, I'm going to play those
chords. The Traveloko video's coming out tomorrow.
I'm going to play those chords. Do you have any instrumental beats that I can play those chords to?
I got Baby
Just a
Shark.
beat.
Yeah.
Just a drum beat so I can play those exact chords that I was playing before. Even though they sound like shit.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I know. I haven't played guitar since I was like 7.
No.
I'm surprised I even remember the shit.
Share this out.
If you share this out, because we're a little under the weather. If you know what I mean, I'm not going to say exactly what we mean, but we're a little under the weather. And we've been having a fun day, and we want you to share this out because it's about to get comical.
But we just want Little B in here. Because Little B was a singer. That actually sounds horrible. Are you reading the comments? Because I want to get sidetracked like Little B.
Stop talking over each other, you drunks.
Whoa! Who said that?
I can tell you right now, goddammit.
First of all, we don't drink.
Yeah, we're what's it called? We're not sober, we're, what's the other word for not drink? People that don't drinkers.
Oh, hit the like button.
Yeah, thanks, Alex, Brandon. Appreciate that, you guys. hit the like button. We've got 95 people watching and only 25 likes. There's 8 dislikes, so all of you people that disliked it, thank you anyway. That's good.
People. Is Will in here at all?
I can't pronounce that channel name, but he's asking, will you be wrapping another bobcat tonight? What does that mean? Wrapping another bobcat? Well, I did the video before of me singing like a goofus.
Clearly, these are your subscribers.
Yeah, well.
My subscribers are educated. I don't have no subscribers, sorry.
Do a drinking contest. Want to do a water drinking contest?
All we have is water.
To see who doesn't pee first?
No, I'm good.
Anyway, so back to what we were talking about real quick about Traveloko deal. Right now, as it stands currently, and it's almost done being drafted up, for drivers that have their own truck and come over to Traveloko, the starting rate is 85%. But if you put my name, the Little Guy Show, down in the referred by box in the application, after 3 months, you'll go to 86%. After 6 months, you'll go to 87%. After 2 years, you'll go to 88% as an owner-operator with your own truck. As long as you put my name down in the referred by box. Now, for lease drivers, lease purchase drivers, the normal upfront down payment is $1,000. I've been able to work it out so it's only $500 down upfront, the $4,500 settlement deduction. Also, the lease purchase rate is 80%. Hold on, 80%.
I almost failed. Hold on.
I didn't know what you were doing. The lease purchase rate is 80%.
$10
But if you put my name, the Little Guy Show, down in the referred by box, you will start out at 85% revenue for the load. So that's not bad. Here's a question. All these fees shake my head.
Is that the guy left today?
No, that's Mr. Drank Vapes. That's a hell of a name.
I guess you have to, Mr. Vapes, I guess you have to look at it based on what companies, compared to what companies you're looking at. Like say Schneider at 65%.
Yeah. We had a guy today. We had a guy today that
was talking about
that was here for only, I'm not going to mention names. We had a gentleman here today, nice guy.
You probably shouldn't mention anything.
No, I don't want to mention names. That's not fair to him. So the gentleman was only here for a month, okay? Now I understand, you start something, and all of a sudden you get a bad taste, you jump ship real quick. But you didn't even give it a chance, okay? And not only is he jumping ship because he's got a bad taste with him, he's going to a company, he's going from 85%, right? It's going from 85% down to 65%. And yeah, that's just...
Which on the average is a difference of $1,000 a week. So if a complaint is the deductions here at Traveloko.
SoCal, you can't hear us? I don't know why.
Yeah, because we're 20 feet away.
Everybody else can hear us.
No, he's probably right. He probably can't hear us.
No, bro, it's got a good echo here. And it's dead silent. If you're talking requests, I'd like to hear Eric sing Straight to Hell by Driving and Crying. What's that song? You know that song?
Yeah, that's...
What I could do without any more cat sodomy from you.
That's not really long. So go ahead and play that song we were working on earlier.
Alright, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. That's not it. The song we were... That's definitely not it. I am not singing with you.
That other one, I only know that one chord. That's the only one I know. I don't know the other chords yet. You didn't teach me.
What?
You tried to teach me, but it's too kind of...
What are you doing?
Too...
This is like Big B.
Just put the beat on. I'll play to the beat.
This is like Big B.
I don't have my turntables here.
What do you want to do?
Really, Mark Anthony? That would be the fun to have a Mark Anthony and Matt show. Yeah, we can do that, Mark Anthony. You gotta bring your W9 over to Traveloko, though.
I bet you get him in. If you're tired of Matt playing the guitar, then put tired in the comment section.
Man, if I had my DJ equipment
Words
here,
matter.
If I had my DJ equipment here.
Speaking of that, we're not too far from Dean Cole. We're actually going to set up a lunch with Mr. Cole. And
yeah, Dean Cole, if you're watching, or somebody could send Dean Cole a message and let him know that we're trying to reach out to him.
Yeah.
they don't want to hear me play the fucking guitar, man. Whatever then.
Well,
Whatever.
then,
Now
what
we
do
can
you
go
do?
cry, dude. Here, I'll just keep it next to me so it looks kind of cool. This mini guitar that I can barely play.
It's a travel guitar.
It's a travel guitar, they say.
And it's a Taylor
Taylor.
GS Mini.
It's not a Fender, it's a Taylor.
Don't tell Yukon because he'll say it's made in Mexico.
Yeah,
Piece of
fuck
shit.
Yukon, that
Whoa,
cross.
that's not what I'm saying.
Fuck Yukon,
No,
that cross.
no.
I'm saying it.
The Lord.
I know he's watching too, but he can't comment because I've disabled his shit.
Put him back on.
No, he can eat a dick. He's talking about my wife and kids. He talked about that's the cardinal rule on YouTube. You can say whatever you want, break each other's balls all day long. You do not. And here, comment below and say what's the cardinal rule? Just say cardinal.
I can't
if you know
cardinal.
exactly what I'm talking about. You do not bring family into it. I'm gonna sit my fat ass back. Enjoy the show.
He spelled cardinal wrong.
Yeah. Little guy, ukulele is full size. That's fucking great. He said, no, keep on playing. Okay. Let's see here. We are 10 days looking for lease purchase. We are heading to Prime. Well, Prime's a good company as well.
Sure.
They're contracted freight all day long, so.
Program.
But hey, look, I'll say this like I said it before. There were some people talking about the spot market, saying spot market shit, spot market's that. Look, guys, it's not just the spot market, it's the entire industry that took a dump. Okay? Because I was at RST, I was doing very well, and I was still doing well, but there were plenty of days where I didn't have no load or, some garbage rate, and look, everybody felt it, so please. Don't you sit there and try to talk shit about the spot market only because I'm over here at Traveloko now and Will and Coach are here. Because they were going to be here, but they're not, and yeah, that's the way that works.
Yeah, I mean, that deal obviously fell through, and when that deal did fall through, you reached out to me.
SoCal's saying, Eric, tell them about Tunkhannock.
Tunkhannock is a new energy drink we're coming out with.
This is the Traveloko energy drink.
No, it's a Southern California.
Did you turn my conditioning off? Jesus Christ, it got hot in here quick. Hold on.
Seeing as that you don't pay the electric bill here.
Yeah, but we're singing songs. We gotta, stay cool.
So SoCal is going to is in talks with Eddie to come on and handle another division with Traveloko. To be honest, I think he'd be great at a sales guy there on the West Coast, but I don't make too many decisions here. Like I said the other day, I just take out the trash. But yeah, I think SoCal. Oh, you're like a ninja. I think SoCal will do good here. Hell, I even thought Jason would do good here. Obviously, I've put a lot of stock into Mr. William playing, and I still do. I think William has the potential of doing anything when he stops all the other shit.
So yeah, so they're asking about the W9. So
it's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars.
yeah. So as of right now, this is what they've replaced and are about to replace. I'll give you the whole laundry list. I'm going to make another video about this probably, but soon as people heard that I was coming over to Traveloko to take Will's truck, there were people saying, "Oh, this truck is this. There's hashtag oil in the coolant." Well, I do appreciate the information from Little Dog and everybody else with the hashtag oil in the coolant because there was oil in the coolant and it was leaking from the oil cooler. So
and if we knew the laundry list of things that needed fixed,
if the person that turned the truck in,
technically it was another guy that brought it to us, but
all he did was drive it from point A to point B. But if the person that was assigned the vehicle, the truck, would have turned it in and said, "Hey,
hello, Corey Morrow.
this is probably what's wrong with it," but they didn't do that. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. But anyway, so they replaced the air conditioning system. Okay, air compressor, the condenser, and all of the air conditioning lines, including the expansion valve. They replaced all 4 batteries. They did a full PM on it, all the lube and filters. They inspected the tires and the suspension, all that stuff, greased everything up. Once they heard about the hashtag oil in the coolant, they inspected that thoroughly and found out that there was, in fact, oil in the coolant. And they found out that it was coming from the oil cooler. So they were like, okay, we're going to replace the oil cooler. When they took apart the system to take out the oil cooler, they had to take out the piping for the turbo. And when they took the piping out for the turbo, if you didn't see the pictures on my Instagram, go look at the pictures on my Instagram of the fins on the turbo. Okay? Totally chopped up. Look like they stick damn tree branches in there and use it as a mulching machine. So they're replacing the low side of the turbo, in and out, intake and exhaust chambers of that low side turbo, because this truck does have twin, well, I don't want to call it twin turbo, it's called compounding turbo, really, not twin turbo. And they are also, there was rumors about the transmission, something wrong with the transmission. So they inspected the transmission and saw that the output shaft there was something wrong with the output, there was too much play in the output shaft. So when they took the transmission down and looked at it, they found all of Little Dog's videos off inside the transmission that messed it up. So once they got done cleaning all of Little Dog's videos out of the transmission, they said, hey, this transmission needs to be rebuilt. So they're replacing the transmission. What else? There's more, isn't there?
I'm on live and someone put me in timeout. That was you, SoCal. That's not even cool, man. I'm over this.
So it's like a laundry list of about $20,000 worth of repairs that Traveloko as a company is repairing so that when I can get on the road with it and not have any issues. Also, if people were so concerned about me in that truck,
Eric is a beautiful man.
are you ready? I don't know if they're going to be ready for this. They're going to be pissed. But
Wait, for what?
What about telling?
So
You tell them. You tell them what the deal is.
So and this is before you came, honestly. Matt called me, because I'm not gonna say little guy, because I think it's stupid. Matt called me and said, hey, is the truck still available? I said, of course. We don't use the truck and no one's gonna go in it. We're just gonna leave it for shows. We took it to the 4th of July event here in the city. And we're just doing things, just around the city and show people off the truck. So Matt called me and said, can I come over? Is that truck available? I called Eddie and talked to Eddie a little bit about it. And he said, sure. You know what? And on top of that, we'll get the truck ready for him. On top of that, no truck payment. I said, come on, Eddie. He's like, no truck payment. He'll just do the normal lease or whatever, sign something with us that he's going to be here for a certain amount of time. And then no truck payment. And at that end of the time, then the truck is his. Which I thought was a little crazy.
So 2 years, it's a 2-year deal.
It's crazy to me.
As long as I stay here at the company for 2 years, I get the title to the truck. And I don't have to make any payments on the truck. I'll pay my insurance, my trailer, and all the other, fuel, obviously. And also, until, I'm going to say this clearly so everybody understands. If you can hear me clearly, put the word until in the comment section, please.
I want y'all to understand, words do matter.
Words do matter. So put the word until in the comments if you're with me and you can hear me, everybody. The word until in the comments.
And to be honest, I didn't know if we were going to release that or even say it. But Eddie was like, yeah, I don't
The boss was
care.
like, hey, let's keep it on the up and up and everybody.
Right.
So until I build up a generous maintenance fund for the truck, if in fact I do get on the road with it and something happens to it, the company of Traveloko is going to take care of it so that I can continue to run the truck and show it off as it needs to be showed off. Because you see, that truck needs to be at the VA hospital, needs to be at recruiting stations for the military, needs to go to charity events and truck shows and much more. You see, when you wrap a truck, I don't care if it's a W9 or a Cascadia, and you represent the military and support the troops the way we're doing it over here and many other companies do, that truck needs to be used as a tool that it was designed to be used.
Give me a damn wrench. I keep getting put in timeout.
Oh shit. Can you comment or comment? Oh wait.
I can't comment. I'm in timeout.
Who the fuck put you in timeout?
Everybody.
Oh hell, where are you at? What's your name on YouTube?
Billy.
Billy?
Billy Bob Thornton.
You're not Tits and Tots, are you?
No. Right there, that guy.
Where?
Right there, Corey Morrow.
That's you?
That's me.
You're not Corey
I
Moore.
know I lied. It's Eric Cornelius.
Where is it?
Go up, Eric. There.
Oh, there you go. Let's see.
Look at that, and they deleted my message?
Who did that?
Come on. Or message denied.
Hold on. Hold on. I might only be able to. Why is this not working?
Wow. You don't even have control of your own channel.
Apparently not. Let me
You can't even tell your people to not put me in timeout.
Hold on. People,
I'm disappointed.
people are over here.
And this wouldn't happen.
Hey, what is up with this butterscotch thing? Did I miss something with the butterscotch thing?
If Coach was here, this wouldn't be happening.
Yeah, if Coach was here. Coach might be coming back over, though.
Whoa, that's
I heard that in his live feed last night that something's going on with Crete. Don't know for sure exactly what's going on with Crete.
I'm sure he's in talk. Listen, we welcome everyone here to Traveloko. Even, obviously, we welcome back people, too. I think if you leave...
Hey, comment again real quick. Just comment right
I
now.
think if you leave Traveloko, you should not be welcome back.
Truckers Coach TV says Coach to Loco. Call me up, Coach. I got you.
I can't comment because I'm in timeout.
All right. Well, I'll wait for you to come back in.
Oh, I'm back.
Comment.
Just give me a wrench. That up there. Below the coach. Whoa.
Add a moderator. Boom. You got a wrench, bro.
Yes.
Eric
No timeouts.
The singing trucker now has a wrench. Y'all better get ready.
I'm putting Corey in timeout right now.
Boom! Poor Corey. Poor Eddie B. Or Eric B. What was E?
Oh, Little B. Little B.
Little B.
Oh, Big B Trucker B. Big B Trucker B.
So anyways, so we're, like I said.
Hey, Corey, I know you're joking, but we would take you back. I know that you're just joking around.
Hey, you know what? The red reject is available.
No, that's not. That guy's in it.
Oh, he called finally.
Yeah, he's fine.
What did he say?
Just overslept. Like,
Yeah, for 3 days?
Oh, look at this one. Look what SoCal said.
He said, laugh my ass off, Eric.
No, look what he texted me.
Oh, he texted me?
No, look what he texted me about what you just said. You understand that? Don't say it. Do you understand this?
This is the WTF?
No, this right here. Do you understand that? About what earlier? Yes. Okay, great.
Oh, about the thing?
No. So, anyways,
I
SoCal has a special thing going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Anyway, so let's get back to singing. That's what we came here to do.
So, if
Give me a beat.
Baby Little B's in here. Oh, I got a new subscriber. I put out a video in 2 years.
Let's talk Logo Weekly Talk Show.
I actually do like that. But
we are going to do a weekly or podcast, whatever the hell they call it.
That would be cool.
Talk show called Couching Calls. After we get those damn ashtray smells out of that sleeper bird. Oh my God. See, that's one thing I don't know why they're built in. When any other driver does. Why would you smoke in the sleeper? I walked into that truck and I'm like, or not gonna say walked.
Yeah.
I climbed into that truck and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I used to smoke, so I know. But I never smoked in a sleeper. William, shame on you. Shame on you, William Kling, for sleeping or smoking in the sleeper.
Bro, oh, sorry, I won't read that. Yes, mystery person that texted me, you are right.
Mystery person? Yes, text me. I'm doing reefer. And you have the option to do either reefer or dry van over here.
So we are looking at, and this is also what I'm not going to mention, but they were talking about contracts. You've got to be with carrier with contracts. And we're actually actively doing that. Even last week, I was going to meetings. We were talking to shippers.
Hey, you just noticed?
Yeah.
My truck is in the background of this video on the wall, in the picture frame.
That's what you interrupted my talk?
I do apologize. Please continue.
So we were setting up meetings to try and get customer contracts. It's obviously harder than you would think. Even with us being a decent sized carrier, being able to offer a better customer service than a larger carrier. And one of the companies here, major company, our ballpark figure for rates were closer to the mid $2. And they said their $1 under that. So even these shippers, they're not stupid. They know that they can get freight pulled for cheaper, so they're doing for the cheaper option. Right now, no one cares about customer service or what you can offer them.
It's a cutthroat market
It
right
is
now.
completely
You
cutthroat.
know, and whoever's going to be able to hang on as drivers and shippers and receivers are going to be the ones that profit from it when the market stabilizes here soon.
Yeah, so I mean, we could do it for $1.50.
I mean, it's already started to stabilize. If you look
We've
at it.
seen an increase in rates. Like I can pull up rates right now, and Eddie has before.
I know that Coach was
on
talking
TNS.
last night, Coach's live feed. I didn't finish watching the whole thing, but Coach's live feed was talking about how the market can tank totally in August. That's what they're predicting, but I don't know if that's true or not.
That's one thing
It
that
may happen, it may not. I don't know.
you can't time any market. It's just like the stock market. You can't time the market.
Right,
So
right, right.
you'll-
But you know
you'll
what?
never
At the
know.
end of the day, thankfully, because of our industry, freight still needs to be moved.
Freight does.
Drivers are still going to be needed. So it's all about tightening your belt and and preparing for moments like this.
Hopefully, because I know, look, Traveloko's financially stable.
Larry
Completely.
was telling me to take a guitar from me. I don't play guitar that bad.
It's an ukulele.
A ukulele.
So again, Traveloko's financially stable. This is going to push out the carriers who are not financially stable, which is a good thing for the industry as a whole. And also the smaller carriers. Anyone who didn't, when the rates were killing it last year, when it was $3-4 a mile, anyone who didn't save for this time, then they'll probably fold their business also. But
Greg Ackerman is asking if he can come back.
yeah, of course, I like Greg. Where's he at?
He said, Eric, can I come back? Eric, all you gotta do is send me a message. You can email
Greg,
me.
not Eric. I'm Eric. He's Greg.
I'm sorry, Greg Ackerman. If you want, send me an email at littleguy@traveloko.com, and we'll link up and get it started for you. Okay?
Yeah, I like Greg. He's good.
As long as you don't have any speeding tickets or anything crazy on your driving record and no felonies and at least 3 years of driving experience, send me an email at littleguy@traveloko.com.
My rates are still high. Who said that? Block that guy.
That's SoCal.
Sorry, SoCal. Everything's perfect for you, SoCal. It sucks for the entire industry, but LA ports. I get it. LA ports are fucking unicorns and Skittles. I got it. So, we're going to move
What
into the
about
LA ports.
Mr. Coffee 34? Who is that? Says, can I come back?
Yeah, sure. You can come back, Mr. Coffee. So,
I don't know who that is.
we need to get into the LA market because if y'all ever listen to anything or watch SoCal's video, LA market is killing it. Tons of stuff coming out of the ports.
Yule Taz is asking, what about the CSA score?
And my flatbed. Flatbed rates? Really? Everyone talking. I don't know if you're in spot freight or if you're doing customer contracts, but everyone's talking about flatbed being kind of steady.
Alex Miranda is asking, can he come back?
Alex Miranda, of course. You're always welcome back.
Isn't that the same guy that was here?
No,
This was
that's
the truck?
different.
Oh, different Alex?
No.
Different Alex.
To be honest, I don't remember Miranda. But
Hey, listen, like I said, you guys, if you guys left Traveloko and want to come back, because you thought maybe the grass was going to be greener on the other side, message me or email me, littleguy@traveloko.com, or either on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Send me an email, we'll get you set up.
I'll come back under one condition. Here we go.
Corey Morrow's asking to come back under one, here we go, the demands.
What, the wheel texture? I want the wrap W9.
Want the title of that damn truck,
Give me the title to that
want
ball.
the keys to the city.
Well, come on.
Oh my god. Can you do the next one in bigger room? The echo is amazing. Yeah, that's the reverb effect we got going on.
Were they joking or the echo's not?
I bet you it doesn't sound that great.
The echo's great.
You know what? This is a live feed.
We sat here, we did this because of the amazing singing that
Trucker B, whatever his name
Trucker
is.
B, no, that
B, the trucker? B?
Mr. Matthew was going to sing a couple songs for you guys. That's why we picked this room.
Well, take my heart in.
All right, thank you guys. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Hey.
Yeah.
John would say the audio's good. Okay, cool. So, if you guys want to join me with $4 mile rates, email me. Yeah, $4 mile rates is what, 50 miles?
No,
50, 60 miles?
it's probably 100 miles.
That's about average, right? At
It
100
depends.
miles.
If he's doing 100 loads a day, I think he's doing 100 loads a day.
Legally?
Yeah. SoCal does it, man.
Not legally.
Legally.
No, bro.
100 miles a day,
SoCal's a
100
gangster, bro.
100 loads a day.
There's no way.
I'm telling you, SoCal does it all. Probably the greatest trucker. I think the greatest trucker, not in America, but at least. Yeah, let's go with America. I was gonna say Cali, but America.
Cali's America, you shithead.
I was gonna say in all of America.
Oh,
I was gonna say just in Cali, he's the greatest driver. Stupid. But I'm gonna say America. I'm gonna put him in all of America.
All right.
Greatest
So
driver.
Cal, you have just had your unit sucked from Eric the Singing Trucker. The weather is currently 101.5
Cool.
degrees. Come
Can we go
back.
back to Applebee's?
Can we go back to Applebee's?
Yeah, it's actually
It
close.
was a good time. It's 10 o'clock.
It was fun. I told you let's go to Atlanta.
Yeah. Hey guys, here we are. Two goofy.
So what? Don't start your. No, don't do what you did earlier. We will be shut down.
Two.
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
All right.
So, if you guys would turn your Bibles to you are horrible.
He said turn your Bibles. Oh my God, I can't take it. We're gonna go to John 3:16. Follow along with us if you know the words.
That's funny you picked that one because that's guaranteed that's the only scripture you know.
Isn't that Stone Cold Steve Austin's thing? 316, Austin 316.
That's pathetic.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So, who has stuck?
Who has TikTok?
TikTok.
That's an app, isn't it? What app?
Oh, that's
What
a dating app.
That's not a dating app.
I don't know.
No, TikTok is always that stupid little meme thing.
Only beginner. Block that guy. Only beginners get poor rates. Who is he? Block him now.
Where'd it go?
Block him. Only beginners get. Oh, that's SoCal. Sorry.
Oh.
You get a pass, SoCal.
SoCal's got a wrench.
Ah, I still block him. Can I? Can't block.
This is a rattlesnake, yeah.
Austin 316. That's correct. Wow. So, we came on here only really. What has it been? Trucker B, Big B.
Yeah, Little Dog went and shouted out a very small YouTube channel named Trucker B.
Actually, he's decent sized. 2,000.
2,000
people
yeah,
to ramble about nothing.
But unfortunately, the guy was totally starstruck by all of us YouTubers coming in there.
I think it was more me because as soon as the word was in there that I was there,
Yeah, Eric the Singing Trucker.
yeah, it really took a dive. I mean, he couldn't do a
And
sentence.
they want us to sing the Trolls song.
What trouble?
Take my truck to
That's not a
Traveloko.
troll song.
He can't even use the words right.
What song is that? Oh, I know what it is.
Just drop the damn guitar pick. Take my truck to Traveloko.
So we are taking requests if you guys would like to hear a song by Mr. Matthew.
Man, I wish I had my DJ equipment with me. I'd bust it out and do my thing.
I would love to hear
Little
some
Dog
shitty
is
DJ
going.
music.
Hey, Little Dog is doing a GoFundMe page live at the moment. Hey, thank you. We won't ever get that money because that's how he does it.
Is he doing it for you?
Now, he does it for me, but he keeps the money. That's how he does it.
I don't even want to get into that whole GoFundMe gate because I think both of you
Let's
guys,
help the little guy.
from what I heard, you guys both were shitbags, but
Yeah, totally shitbags.
I don't get into that.
Hello. Nah, we're just fucking having fun, you guys. No hard feelings.
No, not at all. I actually like Mr.
I heard that, there's a guy named Milkman Trucker in here. That's funny. Let's throw our
I
shots at
have
him.
a good video of Eric when I went up north. What was north? Was that North Dakota, sir? Or was that North Pole? I don't understand what that means. Block that guy. Block him. Who is that? Is that SoCal? Sorry, SoCal, I didn't know that was you. He's okay. He's got this video. So we're having a meeting, and there was a waitress. She comes up, and SoCal says some dumb shit about, hey, can this guy sing? Whatever. She plays the video. She's like, he's okay. And
Thank you, Jake.
and he starts laughing, and he's like, that's him. And then she's like, oh, I was just kidding. You're amazing. I was just making this guy feel better about himself. And I said, that guy, his name's SoCal. Lady, stop. And then she's like, okay, I apologize. I didn't know he was the trucker in America, the famous one. I said, that's who he is. She walked off, and then she told her friends, like, holy shit, Eric the Singing Trucker's here. And it was a mob. It was fucking crazy. The police came. They escorted me out. It's fun.
Rick Warren wants to know if you did hurricane cleanup in Houston before.
I think he's talking about you.
You say Eric.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
you do hurricane cleanup in Houston before?
Like physically clean up? Oh, you mean the company is Traveloko? I'm gonna say yes. We had some guys out there. I personally wasn't out there cleaning up, but I would have been. If Houston would have called me, I would have showed up with my rowboat and my broom. I'm all about helping out people. We had fun there. Yeah, that was back when SoCal was SoCal. If y'all know anything about SoCal, his channel grew a little bit by my help, and he changed. Anytime a YouTuber grows, they change.
Dance to the Macarena.
Nice. I'll play it. Hit it. What'd you do?
I don't even remember it. It's like this, that.
Whoa.
It's all hand movements, I think. And then like electric slide movements mixed in. Corey Morrow says he didn't quit though. Well, was he still here?
Corey Morrow.
Got fired?
No, he did quit. No, he's saying he didn't quit though. I don't know what that means.
I'm confused.
Because he didn't get fired.
He has
no.
to come back. He
Yeah,
didn't,
no,
he
he
didn't
didn't
get fired. He didn't quit.
He didn't
So
get
he's on sabbatical or some shit?
He didn't get fired, and he went. Well, he went home. I believe.
So he fucking quit.
Tomato.
Corey, what the fuck, man?
Corey, did you quit or not? I would love to get Corey back. I actually like Corey.
Didn't Corey do like one of the highest numbers net?
Corey did great numbers last year.
How much was it? Like $125 or something?
300,000 something.
No, what did he
Gross.
get? Like $125.
I don't go to personal drivers stuff.
He grossed $300,000.
That's right. I'm sure he'll tell you about it,
Holy shit.
and he'll talk about it. Yeah, he did really well. The best in the company last year. But again, he purchased a home. I think he wanted to be home.
Yes, Big Cat is still here at Traveloko.
Big Cat
very well.
is probably doing the best I've seen. In fact, Eddie's extremely impressed with Big Cat and how he handles his business and does things. And as you see, he doesn't promote on YouTube any craziness. He doesn't do stuff. He just runs his business.
He stopped doing YouTube videos.
Yeah, he's on Snapchat. He does a lot on Snapchat. Like sushi. Follow Big Cat. Is it Big Cat Trucker?
Big Cat, I don't know what it is. I don't have Snapchat.
Follow that free sushi stuff. He gives out good information and other stuff. But yeah, he's doing great here. So, cool. Well, that's it, guys. I think we're, I'm done here.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go home.
We were supposed to play a song, but it didn't happen apparently. We set up all this gear and equipment for nothing.
So we had a song planned out. He was actually writing it about Will.
You know what? Just play the instrumental of that one song and sing your version of it.
Which
and
one?
I'll beatbox to it.
Ooh, that's bad.
Play the instrumental to Old Town Road and sing the lyrics you were singing.
That's bad. Oh,
Take
okay.
my truck to Traveloko and I'm gonna...
Well, we only were picking, I hate Old Town Road. We only picked that song because Big B, Trucker B, was singing Old Town Road. So we only did that because of Big B, Trucker B.
That's funny.
Whoever did that, good job. So, anyways, but Eric, I thought that was your favorite. I thought, oh yeah, great. No, you're up there with my favorite.
Play the song, just do it real quick.
No, I was talking to Greg. Greg, you and I have had some times.
I'll sing something. Put on a beat.
I'll put something
I'll
on.
freestyle.
The Guns N' Roses.
Again?
Yep. No one heard your real.
That's already on video.
But you
Do a Frank Sinatra song or something.
Frank Sinatra.
I did it my way. I took all the shots.
You did not put that on YouTube?
No, we didn't record that one. We recorded the Guns N' Roses.
All right, if you want to hear Matthew, Lloyd,
Eric, Corey's asking.
You want to hear Matt sing?
Corey, you gotta message me, Corey. I'm the new guy. You gotta message. You gotta say. You gotta message me, Corey. You got my number.
I actually changed my number from the 404
Yeah,
to
so
706.
Corey Morrow or anybody else that's interested in possibly coming over to Traveloko, you can email me at littleguy@traveloko.com, or you could send me a message either on Facebook or Instagram. And my number, I don't have it memorized yet, but I do have an office number, so I don't have it memorized though. Shit.
Wow.
Business cards aren't made yet. Hashtag sinister.
His office number is 561-41.
No, that's my real number.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Ignore
an
that.
866 number.
Let's go to the personal. 561.
No, asshole. I don't want to read that my personal number.
414.
No, give him the 866 number.
All right.
The Ring Central number.
Calm down. 561-414. I don't do it.
Give him the Ring Central number, and my phone is.
I don't have it. It's extension 55.
Yes, you do. I texted you on it yesterday, and I called you yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Let me get this. His phone number is.
It's 866-937 something.
I got it.
866.
I got it. 561.
No.
Sorry.
It's 866-937-40. No.
For you.
I can't remember. I'll put it in the description box later. 8675309. That's fine.
Oh, Hollow. This is you. Why do you have a 561? Is that this area?
No, that's Palm Beach.
Why would you have that?
I don't know. I know that it's an 866 though.
No, we gotta get rid of that.
866-937, I believe.
You said testing. This is your new number. 561?
I don't know what the fuck.
No, we don't need that. 561 is.
I don't remember what the hell we did.
561 area code. Hey, I wasn't invited to the live because I'm Mexican.
Who said that?
No comment.
That's too funny. Alright, we're winding it down here, people.
Oh, that's Palm Beach.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Why would that be your number?
Because that's where I used to live.
No,
Never
we're getting rid
changed
of
my
that.
number.
No, we gotta get rid of that. That's not gonna go out.
Well, when I moved down
We're
here.
gonna get you a
Yes,
706.
yes.
Yeah.
When I moved down here, we'll change it.
We're changing it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll change it. Call AT&T, change my phone number.
Oh, I'm confused now. That's not the number we're promoting then. That's your other fake number?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said call AT&T.
That's because I have AT&T service.
Okay. So we'll figure out his new number. Extension 55 here at the
It's
main office.
866-937-0440 or no, 40 something. Shit. I can't remember.
Seems like you don't want to work here.
Oh, you know what? Pull up my email I sent you. It's the test email. It's in the signature block. Pull up the test email I sent you.
I don't think you really want this position on. It doesn't sound like you're taking it serious. 866-937-4104
Yeah, there you go.
is the main number, and you can hit extension
55.
55 to go directly
Say that
to
one more time. 866-937-4104.
4104.
Here, I'll say it again. Now that I got it memorized. 866-937-4104, extension 55. If I don't answer, please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you at my earliest convenience. Thank you. Rusty Peter says, are you both going to pop a pill later
Whoa.
and see who rises first?
That's a little weird.
That's a little gay.
I'm not even
That's
commenting.
not a little gay. That's
Wow.
really gay.
Dang.
I don't know what kind of pill he's popping.
Well, he thinks I'm clearly you're
I
other
definitely don't
friend.
need pills to rise.
I don't know what that means, but
Tell you right now. Volvo VNL. No, not anymore. W9. See it on the back wall there? Oh, no, wait. Am I doing the right hand? Here you go.
where?
See it right here?
Oh, that's Will's truck.
That was Will's truck. See that truck right there in the back on the wall?
$1 in a dream.
That's my truck now. Hashtag it's mine now. Hashtag I did it better. Hashtag no more oil in the coolant. Ooh. Got him. Oh, you get bust a move?
You're going to bust the move.
Oh, you got karaoke? You get the lyrics? This is terrible.
Clearly.
Little guy, you two gonna drink with Little Dog and us on Google Hangouts. Why, is everybody drinking on the internet now? Is that a new thing? I must have missed that invitation.
That sounds fun.
Hey guys, let's get drunk on the internet. Hey guys. Is your company based out of California? No, based out of Georgia here, Calhoun, Georgia.
So, yes, the company is based out of California.
Main
business side of
terminal.
it-
Main terminal is out of Calhoun, Georgia. Sorry about that. Yes.
Yeah,
It's out of Antioch, California.
Yeah, so the office is, but our IRP is set up here in Georgia. And when we roll out this 73%, which, I think I saw Big John in there earlier. Big John is starting out on the 73% with us.
Big John in the house.
Big John. So he's getting all his stuff together in Kentucky, then he'll come up and then I'll take it to the tag office here. and the state of Georgia will run through all their stuff, and it's going to be a few hoops to jump through, but I think we'll be able to get this rolled out here this week, and then just open it up and let this.
Rusty Peters. No, we're not doing nothing against being gay, but we're not gay.
Right? Who said that?
Rusty Peters again.
Something. No, Rusty can be gay. We don't care if you're
No,
gay.
if
or
he's
not
gay, that's awesome. That's on him.
I like you, gay.
I don't
like
mind
you,
gay
Rusty, if
people.
you're
I'm just saying we're not gay. We're
I
not
have-
going to take pills and.
I've known a lot of gay people that I have no problems with. So.
Big John. What's up, Big John? There he is right there. Big John in the house.
Yep. So he'll be starting with 73%, and then we'll see how it all goes, and then we'll make tweaks to everything. Like,
Explain to them though. The 73% means what basically though? Versus the 85. What's the difference between the 85% and 73?
this is clearly your build up. You're staging this.
Yeah,
Right?
I am. I want
Okay.
people to understand so that way there's no misconceptions.
So that's the zero deduction plan.
Meaning what? Explain it to them.
That's
I
a-
want so that way we know.
There's
what's
going to be no deductions on it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll
So there's
do a
gonna be
complete zero deduction.
no
That's our
trailer payment.
zero deduction plan. That's correct.
no trailer payment.
We'll do a recorded video
Yes,
probably tomorrow, and we'll release it. And then you guys can have your opinions on it. Let us know. I mean, Eddie's open to making tweaks on anything in his business. Drivers will send him emails. Drivers will get in touch with me, and we'll be able to make tweaks or changes where Eddie sees or driver sees that we need to make some changes. So it's a very open door policy here, and yeah, I mean this is going to work out perfect at 73%. I know
It's
that
funny that you said
someone
that.
else
You said
opened
no
the door.
policy, no doors behind us are closed.
It's midnight. So
It's not midnight. It's only 10 o'clock.
let's go back to Applebee's.
They're closed.
They close at midnight, sir.
Oh, they do. Let's go back
They
to
do.
Applebee's then.
I would like to go back to Applebee's. Applebee's, if you ever come to Calhoun, in fact, listen, if you're ever through Calhoun, 489 Lovers Lane Road, we got parking outside the gate there, or if you need inside the gate, I don't give a shit who it is. If you want to come through,
Hang out with us, yeah.
we'll go fishing, we'll do all the stuff you do here in Georgia, because I'm a Georgia boy. I am country, I'm a country boy, so we go hunting, it doesn't matter,
Hunting, yeah.
and fishing.
Yeah.
And yeah, stop in.
Yeah, if
We'll
you
go
guys,
down.
okay, seriously though, if you guys are interested in coming over to Traveloko,
Even if you're not, come on.
to run spot market freight at its finest,
Spot market at the moment, because we're working on customer contracts. But
Yes,
the customer
absolutely.
contracts have to make sense for everyone, especially the owner ops and the lease ops running it.
yeah, so if you guys are interested in learning more about what we got going on and what we got upcoming with the whole recruiting deal that I'm putting together for the drivers, I'm gonna be putting out the video.
And when he says I'm putting together, he does mean us as a whole.
Yeah, the team,
Okay.
the entire team.
Okay, Jason.
Yeah, and Jason, the trucker's coach, live from the farmhouse. But
Which
yeah,
he's only, you know what, no shit, we should drive up there tomorrow. He's like 4
Farmhouse?
hours away, yeah.
he's in Kentucky.
He's like 4 hours away.
That's not 4 hours.
Pull up your Google Maps.
That's at least 6.
God damn it, what part of Kentucky?
He's like just south of Louisville, somewhere near Lexington, I think.
You're wrong.
Coach,
He's
where you
by,
at?
he's by Paducah.
Paducah.
That's right.
Oh, that's even further than Lexington. That's like southwest of Louisville.
For the record, this information is coming from, how far do you say it is?
I would say at least 6 hour ride, at least.
First of all,
First of all,
what city does he live in?
Coach, are you still in here, Coach?
He's gone.
Oh, okay. Maybe he went live to talk
I
about.
think he lives in Princeton. I can't remember. Or Hopkinsville. That's where it is. Hopkinsville. So,
He said, Wingo.
what?
Wingo.
Traveloko is there.
Taking office calls at 10 o'clock.
You know what?
Who is
It's
that?
from Ohio. I don't know.
Who from Ohio? Why would you answer the office phone at 10 o'clock when we're live?
Because drivers call at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Brokers might call, drivers call. We're here 24/7 for the driver. This phone doesn't shut off. If a driver needs us, I get drivers texting me about issues and things all the
Oh, no,
time.
I didn't know if you had hours or whatever.
No hours, sir. We are 24/7.
Copy that.
Here at Traveloko, we care about the driver. And when I do that, it should be,
Coaches say he's from Wingo,
oh, Wingo. Sorry.
Wingo, Kentucky. Type that in your Google Maps.
Wingo. He's 30 minutes away.
30 minutes my ass.
I know, I was
180 miles an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I
not too
make
bad.
85% and pay 100. Wait, what?
He's
Left lane
4 hours
freight
and 55
trade. I get 85% and pay $175 a week.
Nice.
That's nice. Wait, go to his company.
Wait, I get 85% and pay 175 a week?
I'm kind of confused.
85% and pay 175. I'm assuming that's for deductions?
What about his insurance?
And he pays $175 to get these. It's like, okay.
Okay. All right. Coach has his own number, guys.
Whoa.
He is
Oh,
true
look,
or
that's a
not.
lot.
That's so house like that.
Yeah, I don't think you have to have your own numbers to be a true or not. I disagree with that.
That phone sounds good.
Traveloko, this is Eric. Yes, this is Eric. How can I help you? Yeah, no problem. I can get you over to our recruiter if you want to hold 1 second. Okay, 1 second.
Don't forward it to my phone because we're live. Just give me your phone. Did you hang up on it?
That was a fake call.
Oh, fake call?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, come on, really? At 11 o'clock at night, you think someone's going to call?
Hey man,
bro?
people were live. Maybe they're calling in to get a job.
Listen, if you guys want to call in, call Matt's phone right now.
No, we're live. They call my phone right now.
Call him right now. Call him live.
If you call me live, the live feed's gonna get interrupted.
Please do. Jesus, call
I
live.
don't even know if they remember the number.
This person, I'll give you his number.
866. No, don't call it though. Don't be silly. It'll fuck the live feed up.
Whoa, don't cuss. We can't make money.
866.
I got. Why would you not turn that off then?
I can't because it won't work then. Oh, we're back. Somebody did call.
You guys
Spaz.
do not call.
Spazzes.
And by that I mean
Call me tomorrow around 10 o'clock in the morning.
That's probably coach or someone.
Yeah, somebody's messing around. That's funny.
Oh, that's good times. Office. Jason, if there was a way of you coming back, I would have you and Matt share the office.
I want the key to Matt's office. No, that's not happening. I've already put.
Is it?
Oh, we're back live again. Y'all need to stop fucking around.
Who was that?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see who calls again, and I'm gonna light
You guys call again. It's the same number.
I want to see who's calling. You guys are being silly, messing up the live feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 137 people in here and only 50 likes. Can we rectify that? Seriously.
We talked about that earlier, though.
Seriously. When you're live, it's a little bit different.
Oh, you can ask for likes?
You can say, hey guys, support the channel, you know, if you're enjoying the show, hit the fucking like button. Excuse my French.
Sit right down. I don't think that person's gonna call again.
As soon as it rings, I'm gonna see how it's called in. Call ID. I'm saying unknown number.
I know who it is.
Who is it?
He won't
Is it
call
SoCal?
again. No.
Is it off? Is it Coach?
No.
Is it Will?
No. God damn. Really?
Who's from Bellbrook, Ohio?
I don't know. Clearly he needs a job.
Let me answer.
You're recruiting, so you can handle it. He's on.
Traveloko recording. This is Matthew. Can I help you?
That's a stupid way to answer the phone.
Hello. Say something. Say it. Say it. You don't even want to say it. Who is this? You silly bastard, you. Oh, man, I got SoCal calling me on my phone. I got this guy from Bellbrook, Ohio calling me.
Alright. Can we put, since he's calling, can we put his number out there or no?
No, because I
Yeah, mister, please don't call that other number again.
Yeah, we're trying to talk to you guys live. And, yeah,
Sure.
definitely a stock ass ringtone. That's right, William.
Share this out and go ahead and hit the like button. There are 400 of you in here. Fuck, man.
This is a new flavor. Let me see that. Let me see that.
Either way.
Let me see that. Let me see what flavor. This smells like cinnamon. This is beard vape juice. Beard, and it's called. This is number 32, which is a delicious cinnamon funnel cake. Cinnamon funnel cake.
So,
This is why you mad, bro? I'm not mad.
so all I
Trying to
have
lie
to
to you. You can call my phone. SoCal.
do, just if they call you very sexually, since it's late, you can just put yourself unavailable. and then not have it come through. And
Whatever.
so, do not
I
disturb.
didn't think people were gonna call me. Whatever.
They need to call you.
Whatever.
You're the recruiter.
Yeah, well, we're live right now.
It doesn't matter, man. If it's midnight, you
Listen,
answer your phone.
listen, Linda, honey. Honey, listen,
I'm sure.
Linda. SoCal, you were calling my phone, clown. You clown. You're not gonna play the guitar game. Here we go. Get ready. See, that's me playing.
You're great. Bartender, rented this time. Hope my parole have a good time. When I'm home, my clothes. That's the song I picked for you.
I can sing that. Just play it slow. She threw my things out into the yard. Then she called me a bum and slapped me real hard. Like a stupor, I did what I should, I never done. Now I'm sitting here talking to you, drunk and I'm on the run. I don't know the fucking melody though. It's like a bar side, waiting for a ride outside. It stole my heart. In a trailer park. So Jack, this doesn't make any sense. I crashed my Chevrolet, stepped away, my dog died, my sister broke up with me. Oh my God, terrible, terrible.
Alright, if you guys would like to hear more from Matthew, type in the comment section, fuck no. Alright, well, I'm done. No, let's go. We got another hour. I tell you, we should go to Atlanta and look at the tiny doors.
Yeah, in the middle
My
of the
girlfriend's
night.
into those
Today in
tiny-
local news, two guys are walking around Atlanta looking at tiny doors,
And what happened to them?
and they got mugged.
God, you are. Man.
They got mugged by homeless people.
Unbelievable. Oh, okay.
Oh, and I said, save my ears, Eric.
Eric, you still live in the office, or you get a place yet? And you're moving to Nashville. That's funny, Greg.
It's funny because Eric's got a really nice house now. So.
That's funny. I actually did get a home. I haven't even mentioned that to anyone. I did recently get a home.
I saw it. I can vouch. It's
So
nice.
nice little house. And again, a lot of that wouldn't happen if it wasn't for this job, me moving here, and Mr. Gregory, me sacrificing and putting everything I have in this. You know, when I came here to Calhoun, I stayed here just like I have a few people stay here before, but I stayed here for 7 months in order to get this off the ground, in order to make this work.
Hey, you know what? I'm not ashamed to say it. I got a bed in my office right now.
Hey, listen, we got showers here, everything here if you
Yeah.
guys need. All right, let's do this live.
You gonna say something?
Well, what could you possibly need, sir? And we are still live, so yeah. Yeah, that happens when you call someone's phone that's live. So, how are you doing, Mr. SoCal's on the phone, who, if you don't know, he is the greatest truck driver.
Put him on the Bluetooth so people can hear.
Oh, you know what?
Stand by, SoCal. I'm gonna put you on the Bluetooth so people can hear you.
Wait.
What man say?
It's gonna put you on the Bluetooth so we can hear you.
Yeah, it's not working. So
Oh, never mind.
yeah, they're gonna have to just listen some. Anyways, so what is it that you wanted to talk about, sir?
Oh, I just heard it. Did you hear that? That means SoCal needs to change his batteries.
I would like to tell Matt, congratulations on that 3W9.
Nice.
Hey, thank you.
But it still isn't a Peterbilt, but you know, that was a good deal you got, man. You can't beat that deal.
Can't.
Yeah, a free truck. Can't beat it.
Yeah. No. And we all know the best truck on the road is a Freightliner.
Obviously.
Anyways.
Hey, look, bangers can't be choosers, you know?
I
And
really love Freightliners, man. Especially the ones on the side of the road, da, da, da. I love those moves.
Dad's Adventures asking me to break out the karaoke duet.
You know, it's terrible that Freightliner gave up on real truckers, and now they force automatic down people's throats. That's crazy as hell, isn't it?
well, I've only drove an automatic, so I don't know.
What? What? Your truck's got a 13 speed.
Okay, yeah, that's true, an automatic. 13 speed automatic with your arm.
It's the new thing, sir. Anyways, how can we help you, sir? Is this to talk about, is this our Traveloko or a weekly show?
I guess it is.
Good deal.
Guess we get over though.
It is over. So this is the Saturday evening special, or Saturday night.
I think we just got this cut off right now. Fuck it.
No. No, because Coach is going to call in here. And I say Coach, I don't know why I do that. I mean to call, like, even SoCal. I want to call him Rick. I want to call you Matt. I want to call him Jason.
So Jason, call Eric's number.
It's stupid to have names. Like SoCal. Where'd that come from? The fuck is that?
Because I live in Southern California.
God, be more original. I like Rick Rock. Fuck the SoCal. We're going back to Rick Rock.
You know, that's my nickname in the streets. That's
Oh,
not my
sorry.
fucking shit.
Alright. So yeah.
Anyway, I think that's a great thing what Matt's doing. I don't know who came up with the proposal, but I think it's a great opportunity for Matt. But I do want to say one thing.
Alright, good talking to you. What do you want to say?
You know, he fucks around and post that goddamn video of that lady just slapped the shit out of him while he was drinking and trying to sing a song.
Alright, it was good talking, man. See you later. No, but you were saying, I'm sorry.
The thing is, I'm gonna have a meeting with Eddie in probably the end of August. And the thing is all about loyalty. And truckers really are going away from loyalty, bro, dude. Straight up. You're gonna go to this company, that company. I mean, people went to like 15 companies in like a year.
Right.
You know? You gotta have some kind of loyalty. You know, that flip-flop and shit, especially if you're going to operate a world that's bad, man. Stay with one company and get through it. Trucking has ups and downs all year long.
Yes.
That's how that shit goes. When it goes up, you ride it. When it goes down, you want to jump and go somewhere else. And what happens is people go broke because they keep jumping company to company and they keep falling into that downslide. You stay with one company, ride the roller coaster,
Yeah.
stack the chips when it's high, for when it's low, and stay there and be loyal.
I agree. I agree.
I've had my own company and been on my own for since 2005. I not once said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna do this, do that. Stay with one company, stay loyal, and do what you gotta do. Perfect your business, man. You know, if you're getting fucked up raised or your truck's fucked up all the time, the owner needs to perfect himself. And that's real talk.
That's what's up.
I agree.
Hell, the only reason I left RSC is because, you know,
Yours is different, man. Yours is different. You stayed at RSC like a long time, then you ended up with a great opportunity, and anybody would have jumped at that opportunity. No truck notes.
Yep.
And let me say this, Mr. Rick. I actually talked to Chris today. I would love to see, you know, a couple years ago, Chris was talking to us about maybe doing some things together. So I would love to see some type of, in some venture, a partnership or something with RST, because again, I'm friendly with Chris, and there's no bad blood with this guy here or nothing.
Yeah.
This is a good dude.
I
Chris is a great dude.
definitely didn't burn any bridges with RST, that's for sure.
I think I've talked to Chris like 3 times on the phone. I think Chris is a good dude. I think Chris and Eddie have a pretty good relationship.
Yeah.
And I think RST and Traveloko got a good relationship, bro. It's just, the whole thing is everybody has to do what's best for them.
Yes.
And in business, that's how you have to do it. You have to separate your personal feelings and business. Because if you don't, and you mix them up, man, it's like oil and water, bro. Something's gonna blow up. It's not gonna work.
That's true, man. Words matter.
Exactly.
That's
So,
my
like I
favorite
said,
thing.
man, you gotta get back to your live feed, man. I'm not trying to mess this stuff up.
All right, man. Well, you did take it down, but we appreciate you calling. All right, bro. All right, bye. Jason was saying something about voicemail.
Yeah, he said that your phone keeps going to voicemail. Coach, call Coach. Call him up. You got his number, right?
Yeah.
Call Coach. Coach, we're calling you. Answer your phone.
You know, it's not going to voicemail.
Just call him.
I got a lot of people on my phone. Let me go through
Call Coach and let's get him back over here.
Well, that's obviously not my decision to bring
We're calling you, Coach.
You can't put me on voicemail.
No, I was on the phone there. Sorry, sir. What you got? You're live in the farmhouse.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Actually, just joking. We're now in little guy's. What is it? What room is Daphne? No, Daphne has. What's that room upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
The craft room.
The smush room.
We're in little guy's craft room right now. So, anyways, what's up, Jason?
You guys need to be selling Traveloko.
This is our singing night, sir. Yeah, tomorrow's the sales night. Tonight is the singing night. So if you call to sing, let's do this.
The boom boom room.
I would love to hear you sing something. Just give me a short line or something. But I know you can sing, so go ahead. Hey, thanks for calling in, Jason. You see that guy? Hey, thanks, Poppy. I'll be
He's
up.
saying, "Oh, darn, man. Oh, darn."
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's too funny. That's too funny. So, Jason, are you gonna call me tomorrow so I can recruit you or what?
I'm not opposed to talking to you tomorrow, but Eric knows my deal.
All right, well, let's work it out.
I actually, well, let's talk about that. I actually don't know the deal because you and Traveloko had a pretty solid deal. It changed when William jumped in the deal and it was a team deal.
My deal is the deal you got.
Okay, I do remember that deal. And I'll tell you, since you're on live, I'm glad. It felt in a way when Will and you were talking to me about this deal, it felt in a way, not like extortion, like another person said, but it felt in a way like, hey, look, here's the deal, do this, or we're going to bury the company. I'm sure that wasn't the case. It just seemed strange how everything went. It seemed strange how it went. And I was telling Eddie, I know that's not what's happening. I'm sure there's other reasons for this happening the way it did, but no, I mean, I know that day you said, hey, you guys are welcome to have an hour or some time on the show or something.
Yeah.
Right.
That was over the, you talking about that video with Selena, sure?
Yeah, the video they came on, and then obviously Will was in there talking about other things. But even the Jeremy and Selena, since they put it out there already, I mean, they also said that they had their amount. But yeah, that was issued. Vanessa talked to me shortly after that video came out. She's like, what is going on? Because it was sent out. If you look at the date it was sent out or deposited, it was 2 days after the send. So Traveloko sent the money out. It was a coincidence that it came out right on that video. And like I talked to Jeremy, I don't even know what we're talking about, it's old news. But like I was talking to Jeremy the other day, had I known, I would have done anything I could to get anybody's refund back to them or to make any situation right. Because Traveloko doesn't. Did it go past 45 days? Yes. Has that happened before? It might have. But you have to call in. I mean, it's your business, it's your money. If something's not going right or it's not being refunded quickly enough, then call in and let's get it squared away. That's not an issue. I mean, I would do that for anybody anyways. And again, Traveloko has never kept any deposits or done anything like that towards any driver. But I will tell you this, this is not them obviously, but if a driver leaves and a driver is in a negative or has damage to the equipment, that's a whole different story, Jason.
Oh, no, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah, but they left in a good way. Yeah, no, of course, they left in a good way. But yeah, listen, this is not the Traveloko talk show that you wanted to do. This is the singing show. So, yeah.
So sing something.
Sing. Yeah, what time do you want to do?
Yeah, just call me tomorrow around 10:10.
Yeah, you guys set something up, and then we'll talk about whatever. Or you can drive 2 hours. We'll drive 2 hours, and we'll meet in the middle and do a
We'll meet you in
live.
Chattanooga for the karaoke bar.
Yeah, meet us in Chattanooga. How about that?
No, that's not even close to halfway.
It's somewhat half.
3/4.
All right, Jason. We'll talk to you tomorrow then. All right.
I told you.
You told me what? Stop it.
I told you.
Stop.
Come over. Durker.
Whoa.
Rusty Pierce says this is a gay show. You're going back to that gay stuff.
Rusty.
What's up with the gay
It's
stuff?
always about the gay stuff. Which we appreciate the gay fans too, Rusty. Thank you for watching.
Big John says meet Nashville.
Big John.
You were driving to Nashville on
Get back
Sunday,
here.
all that church shopping? Oh my God.
You know what? Since we were going to Chattanooga, I really was going to tell you, let's just head to Nashville. We'd be there right now,
Christ.
having so much fun.
We would be, yeah. But I was
Man.
totally underdressed for Nashville. I gotta get me some tight jeans and some shit kickers and big belt buckle.
What's shit kickers?
Boots, cowboy boots.
Nice.
That's the slang.
Yeah, I was gonna get some cowboy boots.
You would not be. Me and you both would not be able to pull off a cowboy outfit.
I'm Southern.
Shit, whatever. So hell.
Look at my license. I have a home here in Georgia.
Oh my god.
I'm as country as they get, bro.
My dog died. My sister left me. My truck broke down. Yeah, play something.
I'm country than you can think.
Play something. Play that thing you were playing. I can't play that. You play that. Go ahead, yeah.
What song were you doing?
No song. I was playing.
You were writing a song about Will. You were saying, "Cause he did it better." Isn't that what you said?
I didn't say it like that.
He did it better than.
Where's my new candle? Oh, like
Yeah, we do. 'Cause he did it better than you. You were writing some song about the W9 and how you did it
Take
better.
my truck to travel.
Don't change it now. You had a good song about Will. But you know what? You might not want to do that because Will
We'll go live right now.
Will
He's probably already live.
But he will write
So
a song.
little
about
guy
you.
this, little guy that. Let me tell you, one of those things like he says. Let me tell you something. He says this. No. What does he say? He always says the same thing. He says here's the deal. That's what he always says. Here's the deal, guys. Oh, he always says that, and he goes, here's the deal. It's always here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, guys. If you want to come over to Traveloko, send me an email at littleguy@traveloko.com and I'll get you set up. But send that email soon. How many trucks do you have? You got 9 trucks available?
9 trucks available.
And they're going to go quick.
Going so quick.
And then you're going to be waiting in line
You'll be waiting in line.
to make that money.
Make that money, yeah.
And then you'll be wishing that you were over here sooner.
And you'll be wishing you were over here waiting sooner.
Should have called the little guy sooner.
Should have called the little guy. Called the little Should have called him soon. Should have called that little piece of shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, make sure you guys do me a favor. I'm asking you, as fans of me, please make sure you go and look up Eric the Singing Trucker. He's in the comments. Go ahead and comment real quick. Please make a comment real quick so that people can click your link.
On where?
Comment my video.
I don't follow you. Let me get.
You don't follow me.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Whoa.
That's your shit.
Comment in the comment section so people can click your channel and they can go subscribe to Eric the Singing Trucker because Eric the Singing Trucker is always in the red light.
Right there.
Anonymous, SoCal, Jake Morris. Hey, click on Eric Cornelius and
Shout out to my man Dean Cole.
Subscribe to Eric. Okay? I'm asking you guys to go and subscribe to Eric because he needs support too.
Because I can't go live yet. I tried to go live
How
the
many
other day.
subscribers you got?
390.
You need 1,000, I think now.
What?
Yeah, YouTube changed the rules again.
Yeah, so if you guys can ask your kinfolk and all your family to subscribe so I can go live. Because I'll tell you what.
Larry June says you're racist.
Larry June, I don't know what that means. I'm clearly the last person to be racist.
Yeah, seriously. Larry June, what the hell?
Larry June, you're
Where are you
crazy.
coming up with that shit?
I like Larry June. I thought
Larry
he was
June's
coming
coming
back.
back, yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to come back. But no, definitely not a racist bone in my body there, sir.
He said that you're racist because you said Dean Cole.
No, I like Dean Cole. That was actually a shout out to Dean Cole. If you weren't in here earlier, Mr. Larry June, we are trying to
Says you
hook
don't
up
have
with-
any videos.
You know what, Mr. Who said that?
Dad's Adventures.
Dad's Adventures. It doesn't matter if I have videos or content. I tell
So
Will.
your videos down?
I tell Will this.
Oh my
I
God.
tell Will this. It doesn't matter if I have videos or content. If Will says, "Hey, go subscribe to Eric Cornelius," then I would assume, in support of Will, you guys would go hit subscribe. Just like Matt. If he says go subscribe to Eric Cornelius, I would assume that you would go subscribe. Yes, I made content. Everyone says I don't make content. Look back there. 2 years ago, I put a video out. So don't say I don't make content. Okay, I make content.
It's just not as consistent. Anyway, yeah, the truck.
Somewhat consistent.
The truck is in the shop, getting all fixed up. About 20 grand worth of work being done to it, from the transmission to the air conditioning to the oil cooler to all types of shit that's wrong with that truck. Yeah, it's all getting done and fixed and ready to go for the road, and we're going to be in it very soon, so make sure you stay tuned. So a lot of cool videos coming from that hooded truck, the one that they said I would never get. Yes.
Well, I mean, you haven't drove it yet. So
I know, I still haven't even driven the damn thing. I've only sat in the engine running.
I'm going to teach him how to shift the 13 speed.
I know how to shift. I had a Lone Star with a 13 speed, so please.
That's some fucking angle.
We get this guitar over here,
I'm
like
just saying,
WWF over here.
I'm going to teach him how to drive the hood then. Because if
You don't even know how to drive the hood.
I drove a Freightliner Centric
You've been
Classic.
driving that black Volvo since it came out.
So listen, and plus I drive this one. But there's a lot of things I want to talk to Matt about because of my 15 years over the road experience. Because Matt is still, some would say, a rookie.
7 years, yeah.
7
Still
year
a rookie.
7 year rookie.
7
Yeah.
year
Have you
rookie.
been 7 years?
Yeah, I need my trainer
Have you
James.
been 7 years?
Yeah.
7 years.
I got my license in October of 2012.
7 years of complaining on YouTube.
Oh, since day one. My very first video was day one of truck drivers.
I would love to see that first video.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Repost it because I don't follow you.
I'll send it to you.
Send it to
It's
me. I don't
hilarious.
follow you.
Huh.
All right. Cool.
Anyway, we're gonna get out of here, you guys. It's time to shut it down.
It's time to go to Applebee's.
Yeah, time to go back to Applebee's and drink the bar down.
Whoa, I was hungry. Anyways,
How could you possibly be hungry?
I
My
was joking.
God.
We ate.
You better go eat
No
another
shit.
chicken pot pie.
We ate.
We ate too much.
That's racist. We ate in Chattanooga. We ate all the way up, back down.
Yeah, we were. It's my cheat day because somebody was saying you're drinking Coca-Cola, but you're a low-calorie diet.
Cheat day.
Everybody's always so worried about everybody else. I love it.
He does.
Nice Volvo or Kenworth. It's a Kenworth now. See, if you guys look over my left shoulder, right here, if you guys missed it, I know everybody's seen it because it's up over 40,000 views already.
That's Will's truck.
That's my truck now.
Sorry.
That was Will's truck. But Will gave it up. Will gave it up. Okay? It's that simple. He made a decision with his life, first family, and he
Big
gave
John, are you
up the truck.
Mexican? Is Big John Mexican? No, he's not Mexican. Alright guys, again, we'll go live again tomorrow. We'll talk about some more stuff. He'll put out a video.
Well, it might not be a live video. It might be recorded.
Yeah.
But
No, we'll go live.
Alright, we'll figure it out. It's Sunday. We ain't got nothing to do. So anyway, yeah, we're going to be putting out all the information. If you're currently already interested, make sure you email me at littleguy@traveloko.com and or Facebook or Instagram. If you're interested in coming over to Traveloko.
First of all, how well did I play that off?
You couldn't have, that was a
No.
complete mess up.
Wasn't that-
You
I didn't play it.
didn't plan that. You just fucking.
I know, but I played it off. Like they didn't even notice. Like I was like this.
Pretty
I
loud.
looked off and
Pretty loud.
I'm pretty good at that.
God. Hashtag my free truck. See?
Hashtag, that's in support of it.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so,
that's
John.
in
I'm about to kick your ass, John. I'm just messing around.
That's a good
I'm
hashtag.
just messing around.
My free
Hashtag
No pain.
no more oil in the coolant.
But jizz in the bunk.
I gotta clean that carpet, isn't it?
That's
I
nasty.
don't know if Will knows in here, but Jesus Christ, what did you do to that truck?
Yeah, that carpet's
It
dirty.
looks like you went mudding.
But we'll put new carpet in it. In fact,
We're
I
gonna do wood flooring.
I'll put wood flooring and I'll put the whole new bench in the back.
That'd be
sofa.
hot. Leather? Ooh, leather.
I'll do it on Monday. Alright?
Just tack it on to the $20,000
Yeah,
bill that we've already
yeah,
got
of
going.
course.
Might as well.
Of course.
We're already up to $20,000 in repairs
Yeah.
because someone didn't turn the truck in properly.
But I want you to see that we believe in you so much that we, and I say we as a company, will make that investment.
It's apparently already happening, so I
Yeah.
do appreciate that.
But-
I'm gonna make it worth my while.
But we
And
do,
your while,
but
and
we
the
do
company.
want the gas money back from the last time we were here.
Ooh, about that, yeah. Oh, you see, yeah.
Oh, I was not supposed to mention that, I'm sorry.
Gas money.
Alright. Well, that's it, we're going, you guys have a great night. If you need anything, call Matt, extension 55.
Yeah, 937.
Subscribe to my channel so I can go live.
Yeah,
because I
subscribe
have
to
video
Eric.
I'd like to put out.
Subscribe to that guy right there, Eric the Singing Trucker on YouTube.
Thanks, guys.
Holla, see you later.